Hey, welcome back at camp with the guys. So,
Stop wasting time, Warden. I'm not here to chat.
okay, so maybe he's not recruited. He doesn't result recruited. So maybe if I never pick him up, he will just disappear, I suppose. So, we are here to ask some questions to Alistair, and then I really have given everything. Oh, I could give this to Morrigan. Yeah, there are some gifts for Morrigan. Well, I think I could give her the golden mirror as well. Oh well. I was searching for some gifts for Zevran, but I'm at a loss here. It's probably because yeah, him and Mira just don't really share many things, really. They don't have many things in common, and she just doesn't seem to appreciate his stories. But hey, so. Oh, Morrigan, where are you?
A fine gift. You have my that?
Massive magic, alright. Well, I should have given her the mirror, really, because she talks about the mirror, right? So, I mean, we are going to give it to her later. So let's ask some things to Alistair.
Yes?
Oh, good God, Alistair.
Of course.
Correct your attitude, please. So, what changes about you after the joining, then?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
Well, you've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
You should try that line on me.
I have other lines for you. Trust me.
Really?
Well, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret, it's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I haven't felt anything like that.
Really? Because I was watching you wolf down food the other day, and I thought, ooh, it's a good thing she gets a lot of exercise.
Oh my God! I think you're exaggerating.
I suppose it could affect women differently from men. I never asked. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Well, nightmares, yes. Well, we saw she had them. I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Well, I guess Mira already got, I mean, she has seen the effect of the taint, and this is why this conversation that you have with Alistair should have it depends if he likes you or not, but I think this discussion should be like he should always have it with you at the beginning of the game, because it sets a certain kind of mood in general, not with Alistair in romance, but for example, if this conversation was Mira had it at the beginning of the game, she would react very angrily, but now she has met Avernus, she has made several pacts with demons, she kind of feels like she can escape that death. She doesn't really know how, but she's pretty confident that she can do something about it. So, while, I mean, at the beginning of the game she would be like, oh, so I'm going to die. Right about now she would be like, probably how cheery, or why Orzammar? I think how cheery. Why Orzammar? I think she knows why, because the Darkspawn is there, so I think it was also mentioned to her that some wardens went there to die. I don't know where, maybe. I'm not even sure if it was, but... Well, how cheery then.
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it.
Well, I feel betrayed. Mira already feels betrayed, has felt betrayed. Now she's in a better situation than at the beginning of her adventure, so she's kind of benefiting from his position. So I guess we could go. Well, she already feels betrayed, as I said before, so she would go like a bit more objective with, I don't know, it seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the Blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
Duncan. He had to say something about that, right? Mira really... I mean, Duncan is done. He's not on the list anymore. But good God, she hated him. And she doesn't hate Alistair that much because he's not that... how can I say? He's not as intelligent or as her, and he probably didn't have anything to do, you know, with the Templars, while she had a life at the Circle and she wanted to grow in that kind of life. So she understands that her point of view is different than his, but still bringing up Duncan and treating like the Grey Warden as if they are doing this much of a noble things. Yes, they are, but Mira is not doing it because she's noble. She's doing it because she's understood that with this position, her new position, she can gain the same power, if not more, than what she would have tried to get into the Circle, inside the Circle politics. So I think he will be remembered, Alistair, as will all the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Right. God. I'm not going to die at 30. You are going to die at 30 or 36 or whatever. Mira has plans. I mean, if you look at her history, she has gained so much power for herself only, but simply by pacts with demons and shrewdness and stuff like that. So she really thinks she's gonna get out of that. She's not like Alistair, you know, she's not as lowly as the other Grey Wardens. See, she's better, she's special. So she's gonna get out of that. She has been able to transform all this situation in her Shale, I have already talked with you though. Yeah, she has been able to transform all this situation into a good situation for herself. So she emerged out of the difficulty of being taken from the tower and becoming a Grey Warden and such. And now she's not gonna let this go. She's not gonna die in an early grave. And you'll see. She's not gonna die in an early grave. If Alistair wants to die, fine for him, but not Mira. She's still thinking maybe a little bit about Morrigan and about the secret she could extort from her regarding immortality, especially from Flemeth's Grimoire. And, you know, maybe Morrigan will warm up to her even more than now, and she will be able to find something to work on. And what about Avernus? I mean, Avernus is still researching, so she has high hopes for that too. So we are going back to the Deep Roads. I really do want to take the usual party. Because I could try having Morrigan for a while instead of Leliana. Maybe. Just because, you see, I have... Morrigan has leveled up, like Mira. And they could... the two girls here... they could actually make some combos with their powers that would be pretty interesting to see. I don't know, though, if there is any occasion in their Deep Roads to do that specifically. Let's try to bring Morrigan for a while.
Indeed.
It's okay, girl. We need materials. Absolutely.
Why does the Swamp Witch still travel with the Grey Wardens?
You are of the opinion that I should not be?
I am curious. It seems as if it has little reason to stay.
The same could be said of you. There is no control rod commanding your presence, Gollum.
I have no history and thus no purpose. The same cannot be said for the Swamp Witch. Its purpose is simply unknown.
Keep asking questions and I shall turn into a bird. I can do that.
I have no fear of birds.
Oh, I didn't say you were afraid. I would simply hover out of reach. Hovering. Waiting until...
Enough! I shall be silent.
Excellent choice. Wonder, is it permissible for two Grey Wardens to... Oh, what is the word I search for?
Caboodle?
Fraternize.
What's wrong with fraternizing?
It seems most undisciplined for an organization that claims it will do whatever is necessary to end the Darkspawn threat.
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
Oh no? And what if a Grey Warden was forced to choose between the Warden he loved and ending the Blight? What should his choice be?
That is a ridiculous question.
And I have my answer. Most kind of you.
Mira is gonna sacrifice Alistair for sure.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
By the way, I know that Mira is romancing Alistair, but Alistair and Morrigan are the thing. We're going to the Dead Trenches. Huh? Huh. Morrigan? Oh, you don't have any... Yeah, she's active on stale. She's active on stale. She's active on shield. I don't need to change her tactics. She's already... what can you do, Morgan? Whoa! What about that fire?
Another point for me.
Guys, what? More are coming. We are definitely enough.
Let's do this quickly, shall we? No mercy.
Good God. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh God. You have decided you want to stay there? Where is Morrigan? Hey!
Stone blind beasts! You know nightmare to us!
Legionnaires. Cardo, do you wanna talk to us?
Stone blind beasts! You know nightmare to us!
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, more of them are coming.
Hurry.
These things must be weighed through.
Well, the situation is pretty alright. More of them?
Send some darkspawn.
Oops.
It's your time to die.
Look at these people.
Now this should be fun.
Let's have at it!
Come on, guys, protect me.
Oh look, it wants to fight.
Let them believe they hold us here. When the throne is settled, we'll beat them to their vile birthing grounds.
Again? More?
How amusing. Yes.
Come on, you don't wanna come and play? I know you wanna come and play.
Oh!
Hey, friend.
Atrasvala, Grey Warden. I've never seen one of your kind in the deep roads.
Well, really, we are Grey Wardens here.
I recognize a fighter of dark spawn. It marks you. It's why we in the Legion of the Dead abandon our lives so we can face them without fear. It's a sacrifice I understand Grey Wardens are familiar with. What do you want here, Warden?
Well, we are here. We are working with Lord Arrowmont to find Paragon Branca, but I am looking for allies.
It's an odd tactic, recruiting from the front line. The Darkspawn pitch their camps in our tunnels between your blights, you know.
Yeah.
Give me a dwarven reason to look topside.
Well, because I'm working for your next king.
You're working for a fool. We follow the throne, which is empty. Below that is politics, beneath Legion notice. That's the benefit of our oath. What? Does he need some weight to swing the vote in the assembly? I suppose you're sweeping the vents for paragons.
Yes, exactly. That's about it. You have anything useful to add?
Warden, you got your work cut out for you. Paragon Branca is dead, everyone with sense knows it. Past our line, the Darkspawn kill everything.
Uh-huh. Why don't you move your line?
I'd gladly lead an assault through the dead trenches, but without an ass in the throne, we have no orders. I won't take fool's gold from a pretender. You want to go digging blind? You go right ahead.
That's stupid. Ever heard of the Anvil of the Void?
Like dusters, I've heard of respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me. But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the Anvil. And Endless Lyrium.
Endless Lyrium? Tell me more about this Legion of the Dead.
We die in the eyes of our brothers so we can fight without fear. It offers redemption for the promise of the greatest sacrifice. That's all you need to know. To say more invites judgment. Or worse, imitation.
You know, you should be more concerned about the coming blight.
Why? The other kingdoms only care when the Darkspawn march in the light. But they are always here. Always pushing. Your nightmare is my everyday. Our resolve gives you a rest between blights. A surge on the surface would give us a break. When the time comes, I'll care for a good dwarven reason. Sod the rest.
Well, goodbye then.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
He clearly doesn't... Whoop! Hasn't met anybody like Mira before.
Cannot win. Back.
Why don't we move the line? What do you say?
Done with that one.
Oh, you want to move the line? Let's move the line. Little by little. Move again. I don't think I need to mass paralyze here. Yeah, we're fine.
Down you go.
Tis a good day.
What do you say? That we move the line again? They could give us a hand, but They don't seem to be capable. Shrieks. Careful with this one.
Get our hands dirty.
There.
Begin the onslaught.
Shatter it. Great. Shall we move on? Look at them, they're ready. So ready.
I see.
I think we have looted everything, right? Okay then. We're getting in. Mira, I don't know who you're aiming at, but I would like you to aim at these guys.
Yes. You cannot win.
Oh, that was good. Morrigan is not very well protected, but she could do this, maybe. And Mira could Whoa! Oh no. Oh god, is that thing coming for us? Yes, shattered again. You go, guys.
Very well.
Where is Alistair? I think these guys are dying, more or less. More or less. Oh wow, you got him, Mira. Wow, great. Yeah, Alistair, it's better if you don't go inside that storm.
Very well.
Whenever I cast a storm or something like that, it's better if I keep my eyes on whoever is trying to get in of my people, because they might just die. Huh, Cardo? Look at this door. Amazing. I love how grand it looks. Stalatanegat.
So be it.
Huh. Okay, so let's talk with the guy here. You're advancing the line yourself? Cardo?
Well, Grey Warden, I'll give you credit for backbone. You've dug a line through the spawn. Still no sense in your head, but you've got skill.
Oh well.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
There was nothing else I could ask him. That door doesn't open.